Okay guys, today I am making a honey bun cake. I had started with the cake batter, then I realized I'm not filming yet. So I have a box of lemon supreme moist cake, and all I do is follow directions on the back of the cake box. But what I don't use the vegetable oil. I like to use butter in my cake. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of water, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So I have a cup of water, 1 half cup, of melted butter, and 3 eggs. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to come back. So I have everything, and so I'm about to mix it up. And the reason I like to use butter, to me, I think butter in the cake mix make it stay moist and like really fluffy, instead of the vegetable oil. So I am following my grandma brackets recipe today. So I hope you guys like it, and just stay with me. Okay, so my mix is mixed up. I do not like to use a blender, y'all. I will sit here and use the spoon to blend it up. I don't know. I just think when you mix your cake mix up by hand with with your hand and the spoon, it comes out better than blender. I really do think a blender, blended too much. So in this bowl, oh, I gotta rinse that out. I had squeezed lemon in this bowl earlier. Taking a little bit of cinnamon and vanilla extract. I am going to mix that together. No, I'm lying. Sorry about that. Cinnamon and brown sugar. Okay, off camera because the camera had stopped recording on me. I put like about that much of light brown sugar. I did not use regular brown sugar. And ground cinnamon. I just did 3 little sprinkles, depending on how big your pan is. My pan is not that big, so I do not need that much. So you would mix the brown sugar and the cinnamon up together, because you're gonna have to crumble it up in between. Bless you, my niece just sneezed. In between the cake mix. Okay, so I mixed the cinnamon and brown sugar up together, and I butter my pan. So first, once you butter your pan and mix your sugar, excuse me, I switched from the counter to the table because it is very hot in here. I picked the wrong day to want to bake a cake. You won't believe it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, but it's really hot today. So you're going to take, why is my smacking so much? Excuse me. So you take half of your batter, put that down in there, and then you take some of the brown sugar mix and put it on top. I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I took some cake mix and put it in the bottom of the pan. Make sure you take a spoon or a spatula and spread your cake mix over throughout the pan evenly. You don't want a lopsided cake, because sometimes that can happen. And it's okay as long as you're not doing it for nobody, you're doing it for the house. It's okay if you're doing it for yourself. But you do not want a lopsided cake. So I am going to take some of this. Oh my god, I should have put gloves on. This is going to be so sticky. So I'm going to take some of the brown sugar. And make sure you put it evenly throughout your cake. So, because I hate for my hands to be in the camera. I need to start getting my nails done. But anyway, I'm going to finish sprinkling the cake, the cinnamon and, what is this? Cinnamon and brown sugar all over the cake. So I got it like that. I didn't want to go too heavy-handed on it, because my critics are my sisters and them and nieces, and they could be some hard critics. So I don't want to make it too sweet, because I really don't like sweet stuff. So I'm going to take, I think we just let the cake mix soak up some of the sugar. I'm going to call it sugar mix. The sugar mix, I don't know. I just think you just let it sit for a minute, soak it up. So then you're going to take a knife and you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down like a marble. If you don't want to do that, you could just put a heavy little hand and just make it evenly all over. But I was told you just go up and down, up and down, up and down. Make it like a little marble effect. And then you pour the rest of your cake batter on top. Make sure you save some of the sugar mix because you have to put it on top of your cake too. So you go, well, lemon cake is good. Excuse me, y'all, I'm talking to my niece. Lemon cake is good. It's part of the recipe. I'm following the recipe. So you take your knife, you go up and down, up and down, up and down, and this is what it should look like. So once I do this, I'm gonna pour the rest of the what is this? Cake mix. I don't know why I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to say today. Okay, so I had put the rest of the cake batter on top. So now I'm gonna take the rest of a little bit of the cinnamon and stuff and just sprinkle on top. I won't do the marble effect. Or should I? I don't know. Cause the recipe says just put it in between and that's it. It says pour half of the batter in pan, sprinkle brown sugar and cinnamon mix, then pour the other half and bake at 350. So my oven is set at 350. Oh, Sarah, it don't say put the rest of the cinnamon up there, but I think I might want to be different and add some more of the sugar on top. What do you think? Put some more of the sugar on top?
Just this much.
A little bit. Because we still got to do the icing on top, so.
So just do half of it.
No, I don't think we should put more sugar. No more sugar? I'm asking my niece what should I do. So no more sugar.
No more sugar because it'll be too sweet.
Too sweet, so just leave it like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we just going to leave it like this. Put it in the oven for, Oh, it don't say. So just check on your cake. Just keep it in the oven and just check on it. I say like 45 minutes. 45 minutes. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have powdered sugar. And it should be about like, it should be like 1/4 cup of this milk left. So you're going to need a bowl and about a cup of powdered sugar and the one half cup of milk. You're going to mix it together while your cake is still cooling off. That's where you pour the icing up there because you want the icing to melt. And as the cake is cooling off, the icing will thicken up. So this is what the cake look like out of the oven. It smells very good. It actually smells like a cinnamon cake, which
okay, here I have about 2 cups of powdered milk
off, I'm about to
and a
mix
half
up
a
this
cup
powdered
of milk.
sugar.
I had my niece helping me,
Stir it up really
so I
good
told
and pour it
her
on
to
top of the
pour all the milk in there, which I shouldn't have did there, which was a big mistake. What I should have had did was just add drops at a time of milk and mix it in so it won't be so liquidy, because you want a thick mixture of the icing. So what you're going to have to do is just keep eyeballing the milk and mixing up to how much icing you would, because you will have to do layers of the icing on the cake to see how much, you know what I'm saying, like how thick of the icing that you want, if that makes sense. Because you have to put the icing on the cake as the cake is cooling off, so it'll go on looking wet, but when it dry, it's like thick. You can see the icing. Okay, so as I was mixing, I was like, wait a minute, this is way too watery for my liking. So as you can see here, I done emptied half of the cake, the powdered sugar on the cake, and it was too thin. It actually went under the cake. And then did it again where you had sort of a little piece of thick part right there. I had poured some more powdered sugar and that liquor the liquid mixture I already had, I kept pouring it into the powdered sugar and just kept mixing. So what you're going to need to do is just kept taking a little bit, like a shot of milk, and just keep mixing it to your liking of how thick you want it. So here I should have did like the 2 cups of milk, powdered sugar in here, and poured it up there. So that little bit you saw me had in a little measuring cup, that's what you see on top here. And I was like, okay, so let me add some more powdered sugar and milk to do it all over again. And that's what you see right here. So the next time I make it again, I will make sure that the 2 cups of, no, I actually would do 3 cups of powdered sugar, even though the recipe says 2. 3 cups of powdered sugar, and just keep adding the milk like that. So it could be more thicker. The layer came out thin, but I thought it was very good. So, so next time when I do it, I will do more powdered sugar. So on the side here, you can see the marble effect. That means I did it right. And here you have it, a honey bun cake. Thanks for watching.